Hey, how you doing? This is John, and welcome to John's Long Box. Today we're doing What You're Reading, and I'm going to show you all the comics that I've read since the last time I did What You're Reading. You know, I wait till the pile gets big enough. So, if you saw Sunday Comics, I did this X amount of comics. This is Don Simpson talking about what happened with the 1963 annual. It's a lot of fun. Alan Moore doesn't come off too well in that, but that's Don Simpson's version. So this is Marvel Team Up number 22. This is one of the few that I'm missing. I'm actually going to put this on the side because I'm going to do a showcase on this one of these days. Just a classic, great Marvel comic. So I'm putting that on the side so I don't forget. This is Giant Robot Hellboy. Again, I'm a Hellboy freak. I get anything by Mike Mignola and Hellboy, and this was excellent. This was fun. I'm putting this on the side because I will be showcasing that. This was awful. I hate to speak ill of the dead, but this is the Steve Ditko Public Service Package number 2. It was a chore to read. Today is a Sunday. This took me all day to read because I didn't want to read it. The points were bad. I guess this is my showcase of it. The points were bad. The politics were awful. The art was terrible. So I'm sorry, Steve Ditko. As much as I love you, this is not everything. This is Vortex, a Hall of Heroes. I bought this because I'm a crazy person. I saw that they were pretty cheap. This is, for those of you who don't know, this is Matt Martin, Ethan Van Sciver's buddy. They worked together at Hall of Heroes. This is, I think, 1993. And they're awful. They're awful. They're everything that's bad with Image Comics. So this is awful pre-Image. The storytelling is bad. The art is good. I read 5 of the 6 issues so far, and I have no idea what is going on. Just awful. You know, it's amateur. By the time he did Creed and Snowman, he was excellent. So we all got to start somewhere. I'm way behind on Batman. Way behind, as you could tell. What year is this? I don't even know. But this is Chuck Dixon, Electric City, the Electrocutioner and Galvin are all trying to fight it out, and Batman's caught in the middle. It was good. It was good. You know, good, solid, competent comic books. I did a showcase on this, so there's no need to continue harping on it. By now, you've seen it if you're part of my channel. Here's more of these detective comics. You know, Electric City Part 2, Electric City Part 1. This is TB and her time-traveling psychedelic mushrooms. I got this from Fund My Comic. Art is good. The story is fine. She's a botanist. I'm not going to showcase this because it's brand new. The only thing is, if you're going to have a sexy naked chick running around, having soap bubbles and everything was distracting. Now, I'm not a prude, and I'm also not like a lascivious guy who likes to play with himself while reading comics, but if you want to have a naked girl as your main character, be brave and have the naked girl. Like, it's just distracting that she's covered in bubbles. This is a Fund My Comic. Nobody's spending no little kid is spending $23 on that. Okay, Vortex number 1. I already talked about that ad nauseum. This was the Battle of the Century, the Superman Spider-Man team up. Neil Adams does the cover. Ross Andrew does the inside art, and I was disappointed. Sorry, everybody. I know it is a classic comic, but I wanted the story to be a little bit better than it was. The art was fine. I wanted the story to be better. Okay, this is Jester Moon. This is a small little company, one-shot press. Each comic is one shot. I didn't pay for these. I forget what I did. I bought comics from somebody from eBay. And they threw these in because you can't give these away. And these are awful. Congratulations. In 40 years of comics, these 3 comics are the first comics that I never finished reading. So there you go. You know, they were that bad. That bad. Just awful. This is DC reprints of some origins of some DC characters. Glad I read it because I already knew the Enchantress and Animal Man and Dr. Fate and Spectre and Congo Bill. I already knew their origins when they were retold over and over again in newer comics, but I never read their actual origins. It was really cool. I'm glad I read it. The Halloween special You know, because, you know, I want to read about racism again. You know, I don't you guys just want to read about racism and how racism is bad? Don't you want to read that? You know, oh God, I cannot stop reading comic books about racism. It's just the only thing that's interesting in the world today. So we'll keep the enough said about that. The better. Okay, this won't fit on the lip. Here we got Femforce. What else do I got to say about Femforce? You know, it is what it is. It's unapologetically cheesecake comics by a guy who just loves his cheesecake and he loves his you know, comic books. So I'm tired of calling it my guilty pleasure, because if you like something, don't feel guilty about liking it. So here's more Femforce. The problem with Femforce is once they finally get like a good artist, they leave. I guess it's low rates, you know, because a lot of people start at Femforce. You know, I don't know what else to say. You know, the quality of the art is wildly inconsistent. But I'm enjoying it. They're cheap. They're like $2 each. And this is the last comic, Headless Horsemen. I bought it because I thought it was Mike Mignola, you know, and why not? It's Halloween, Headless Horsemen. It's an anthology series, and it was good, except the last story is about racism again, which made it amazing, because I cannot stop reading about racism, right? There's no other pressing topics that if I, you know, racism. Racism is what I want to read about. So there you go. The sarcasm's over. All right, I'll see you tomorrow with another video.